take 1/2 of a large sweet potato, or maybe just one medium-sized potato. And what I'm gonna take a mandolin and I'm just gonna shred it down. Once we have a decent amount, we're just gonna season it with some cracked black pepper and just a little pinch of salt. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Alright, and then we're just gonna give it a quick toss, like that. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a nice pan, nice and hot, and we're just gonna add everything into that pan. Once it's in the pan, what you want to do is we're just going to compress it well together, so that really just gives it a nice shape of a patty. And we're not going to try to, we're trying not to touch it. What's going to happen is that there's a natural binding agent in potatoes and tubers that's going to keep everything together, but we can't just disrupt it. So basically, just get it as tight as possible into a patty shape. Remember to cook. Once you're cooking it, you put a lid on it. 200 grams of chicken right here on this side, and I'm just going to add some just basic flavoring to it. So I'm putting 2 cloves of crushed garlic in there, about 1/2 red onion crushed as well, and then we're just going to add a nice teaspoon or so of salt, some cracked black pepper, and then we're going to add about a teaspoon per herb. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of ras el hanout, okay, just to really get that nice Middle Eastern flavor in there. I'm going to add about a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin as well, just to really give it a nice taste. 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. See, at this point you can really add just whatever flavor profile you want to have in this sausage. It will really make a huge difference what you put in, and just really in terms of flavor and in terms of texture, and it's the same thing. So I'm putting some cayenne pepper. I'm going to put a little bit more of onion by adding some onion powder in there, and then I'm just going to finish off with just a little bit of mint, because I think mint and oregano and chicken go really well together. Ready? Okay. Keep it all together. Same thing on the other side. Now I've got a pan that's nice and hot here with some olive oil. I'm just going to make 3 little patties with my chicken. So I'm just going to flatten it a little bit. See, with my hands like that, make a small patty just like that, and then we're going to put it right on top of the oil, and then we're just going to cook it like we were cooking burgers, basically. You can add a lid on top just to help the steam cook through the tops at the same time as the bottom, so you have a faster cooking process. Just to help dress the little things up, I'm just going to add maybe 2 stalks of cucumber, but I'm just going to really finely chop just like that, alright? And then we're going to add to this some green onions, a really small piece as well, as you can see here. It's just going to give it a rough chop as well, alright? And then this, we're just going to put a little bit of white vinegar on top of it, just to give it that spurt, and then some lemon juice. When everything's done, we're just going to get our beautiful sweet potato hash brown pancake here. We're just going to put that right in the middle. Alright, keep it all together. Then we're going to take 2 of our best patties, put it right on top of there as well. These are nice and beautiful and crisp. You see that color? Exactly what we wanted to get on there. And they're nice to cook throughout. You can just cut through it to make sure. Then I'm just going to take our cucumber vinegar relish here with the green onions a little bit. And then I made this little, let's say, relish or yogurt, you want to say. It's Greek yogurt with some dill herbs on top of it, which we're just going to layer on top. Like here, it'll bring some nice richness to the dish that was lost in the chicken, because the chicken does tend to get a little bit dry, but not much. So this really brings back everything together. And we're just going to top it off with some cracked black pepper. Make sure everything's well seasoned, of course, and then just a little bit more dill, fresh dill on top. You can serve this with a slice of lemon, so that you can put some lemon juice on it or something.